Hey folks, hello everyone, welcome back to another episode from Life from Living Well channel. My name is Richard. I am a life purpose coach and I'm also motivational coach. And if you have any question, please feel free to send me an email at info at lifeforlivingwell.info. Again, the email address is info@lifeforlivingwell.info. I hope this particular episode helps someone. And if you have any question, feel free to write me and enjoy it. And thank you for listening and watching it. Thank you. Welcome back to another episode from Life from Living Well. What the topic of the message that I have for this podcast or video today is Bachelor of Self Motivation. Because of the depth of this particular uh, message, I've decided to split this video into three episodes. So, and you allow me to just focus on the core group of the people that I would like to mention in this particular video. Yeah, the journey of self motivation is not an easy thing to embark on without a very strong internal strength or having around you a positive role models. Many people would like to do a lot of things, but they struggle to start it, and those who start it, they're even more struggling to complete it. Before I start the video today, I would just like to mention a few stuff, and I have some notes beside on my table here that I'm trying to pick into it and say to you. Uh, it takes many things that make individual decided to change the direction of travel of their life, or make one person or make individual wanted to improve their life. Sometimes we learn a lot, or sometimes we have enough pain, and then we decided that enough is enough. We wanted to change. Or sometimes we just able to learn so much, and we realize that there's another better way that we can do what we're currently doing. So this particular video, I wanted to just talk about three types of people that I've observed and I've seen and I've watched and I've read about that really struggling with self-motivation. And I wanted to suggest two or three things that they can actually do to help them to get out of the trap of lack of self-motivation. Firstly, uh, most things impossible to make it happen without adequate energy. It takes a lot of energy for the bird to fly, and you also take even double energy for the bird to land. So likewise, we as a human being, we take a lot of energy. Even as I'm talking to you now, I'm using a lot of energy. And to walk, to think, it takes a lot of energy. And when someone lack a lot of energy to follow their dreams or call, it takes a lot from those individuals to actually have a kind of self-motivation. So before I start, I've just mentioned before that this video is going to be three types. So today I'm going to just focus on one type of group of people that struggling with uh, Bachelor of Self Motivation, and what causes it for them, and how they can get out of that. So if you fall into this particular group, and if you don't fall into this group, I implore you to watch out for the next video where I will be able to make a video about the second group of people. So firstly, I quickly check the note. So as a human being, biologically, we have a strength, we have limits, and we are bound by biological limitations. So we have age. By the time we are aging, our energy, our bones get more weaker. Um, we have many things that we have no control about. Some people are, unfortunately, they have a illness that make them have a low energy to follow it. So I'm not talking about this kind of group of people because this is something that beyond their control. I wanted to talk about individual that because of the habit, because of the choices they've made in their life and the way they spend their time and their day, it made their energy draining and it make it impossible for them to motivate enough and follow whatever they decided to do. So the first group of people that I wanted to mention in this video is people that have a low energy people. So these people, they have a very low energy and they get tired easily. And when you look into what is the reason behind their uh, tiredness, some of them is more to do with their habit, their behavior. So they're overthinking about things. They worry so much about the politics. They worry about economy. They worry about the weather. They worry about children. They worry about relationship. They worry about work. They just constantly worry about things that they have no control about. When you spend your mind and you allow your mind to overthinking of analyzing the issue, what tends to happen is that you begin to lose your energy and your mind begins to take you away from the thing that you really want more. And then you end up doing nothing and then you feel burnout. So how can you help someone like this? There is no easy way out of these things. But when you have a low energy, it is impossible for you to follow your dream. It is more difficult to make things happen in your life. And for example, if you decided to go to the gym like 7 o'clock in the morning or 6 o'clock in the morning, and if you spend all night just watching uh, some jargons on the TV for 6 hours, and you're not able to sleep very well, and then you're on the bed until 8 o'clock. This is more challenging for you to actually follow through because at the end of the day, you don't really use your energy appropriately. So, the way I wanted to put it is if you are a driver and you decided to embark on a journey, firstly, you wanted to know how long does it go to take you, your car, to get to that journey? What is the distance like? Then the second one you wanted to know, do you needed to fill up your tank to certain level, or do you need to buy more or less so you can get to the where you want to go? So the same thing happen when we want to follow our dream. If you don't know what is draining your energy, it is impossible to work to make it happen. So that take me to the what you can do to boost your energy. Because I'm telling you, you cannot do a lot of things in this world if you have no energy. So I actually think that the greatest gift anyone can get from the universe is a good health. And when you now have a good health, you have a physical energy, you have a mental energy, you have a emotional energy, and then you don't use all these resources that you have to create something more positive, something more daring, then to me is a waste opportunity. So, how do you get out? How do you improve your energy level? Number one, no matter what you do, prioritize sleeping well. Prioritize sleeping well. Try to get 7 to 8 hours sleep every night. Personally, I don't always get that hour, but I make sure that the minimum hours of sleep I have is 6 hours. So I try and get to 7 hours of sleep, but prioritize sleeping as number one priority in your life and have at least 7 to 8 hours sleep to clear your mind and restoring your energy back. Also, it is important that you take a physical exercise very serious. Create a routine that you follow. A research shows that if you follow a particular routine for at least 6 weeks, it become part of you. So what I would suggest to you is that if you don't feel like going to the gym, just these days everything is everywhere. Just have a YouTube on your phone and watch a regular exercise in your spare place in your house or in your room and just work out or try to work in outdoor to take a bit of fresh air to your system. What else can I suggest to you? We recommend that another thing you can do to boost your energy is find a nice a beautiful or a right group for you on the meetup. Check a meetup in your area and find a group that share things that you're passionate about. Let's say you like to cook, let's say you like cooking, or let's say you like baking, let's say you like meditation, let's say you like yoga, but you never really find time to do it. You think about it that okay, I will do it, but you never do it. I'm encouraging you that today open your computer, open your browser, and check Meetup in your area and join a one yoga group that you like to do. And if you don't like that one, find another one, another group that you like. If you like to write a book and you don't know how to start to write a book, why can't you join a writer club on a Meetup? And just go to the session, you listen to other people, you will see that they are not different from you. And these are the things that I felt and I've seen the people that I've helped that have changed their life. So you, whatever you do, try to develop an habit that will boost your energy level. And then the more energy you have, the more drive you have to follow your desire, to follow your dream, to follow things that you wanted to make happen in your life. I hope this video helps someone and this podcast come to you at the right time in your life. And the next part, the second part of this video that I'm going to talk more about is going to be how self-motivation affecting people that are very lazy. So why people are lazy and what can they do to minimize or eradicate laziness in their life. So watch out for the part two of this message. So whatever you do, enjoy yourself and be sensible. Thank you.